correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought chocolate was supposed to make you feel better on your period, and it just made me feel worse. Like, I just finished like a cup of hot chocolate, and it tasted delicious. I had no complaints about that, because like no one can go wrong with chocolate, like unless you burn it. But like, you know what? It's just, you can't go wrong with chocolate, right? Apparently not, because it did not make my period better. It just, like immediately afterwards, I'm like cramping really bad now, which is great. Love cramps. They're so great. They're like fucking amazing, aren't they? The pain. I also ended up like getting slightly into K-pop last night, because like, no, actually it was this morning, I think, early in the morning. Because like, okay, I have this like set of freckles over here that they're really compacted together. Like, can you see them? Like, they're super close together. So like every time I see them, I always think that like there's something on my mouth, but they're just my freckles. Like, girl. Oof. Okay, we're moving on from that. But yeah, I'm just trying to talk through my pain because it hurts. I don't want to take like Tylenol again, because I've been taking, like, I took Tylenol like at least half of the week last week. I wanted to continue taking Tylenol every fucking day. Thank you very much. Mainly last week it was mainly due to like headaches, and then like my wrist thing that happened. Which actually my wrist doesn't hurt very much right now, so that's good. But I'm cramping. But yeah, I kind of got into K-pop, which I said that I wouldn't get into because like it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's like a lot. Like, I have a few friends that are into K-pop, but I'm just kind of like, okay, like, well, I have my best friend at school. She's like not that crazy. Like, I mean, she likes K-pop, but she's not like insane about K-pop, which I'm thankful for, because I don't know if I could handle that. I also found out that she's been talking about this guy that she kind of likes for like at least a month now, and I've been completely clueless the entire time. And she's my best friend. Like, can you tell how self-absorbed I am yet? Have I mentioned I made her cry like multiple times too? Like, yeah, which she didn't like. The thing about me, I'm so self-absorbed and like clueless and oblivious about shit that like you have to tell me if I'm hurting your feelings. Like, you have to tell me if like I'm doing something that you don't want me to do, because like I won't realize. Like, I honestly won't. And I guess she doesn't like realize that yet. So like, she's just gonna like let me hurt her and like have me not realize I'm hurting her until like months later, and then she tells me like, oh yeah, you made me cry that one time, and I'm just kind of like, I'm sorry, but like you have to like tell me if I'm hurting your feelings. Like, I'm just that like unfiltered. I'm like that blunt. I'm that much of a bitch. Like, yeah. So I feel really bad because like she's one of my closest friends, and like I made her cry, but like it's not entirely my fault because she didn't tell me. Like, you have to like tell me about shit, otherwise I won't know. And like, I don't know, she doesn't even remember what like I did to make her cry, but I think it was like because of the time when my dad left and I was like still figuring stuff out and like angry. So yeah, that was a joy. That was a joy to deal with. Oh yeah. Anyways, so I kind of got into K-pop a little bit, but a lot of K-pop I don't like, but there are like certain ones that I like. Like BTS, it's really popular, like apparently in K-pop. I didn't know that until like I just got told it like 5 minutes ago. But like, anyways, it's apparently really popular, and like a big group of males and like, wow, males. Whenever I ever said that like seriously in a conversation, like a big group of males, guys. Like, wow, this is just okay. But wow, my voice just kind of went high and a little bit like, I'm dying. Okay. But yeah, I kind of like some of their songs. Like I think there's like this one called Ever After, and like is an album, and there are like a lot of the songs in that album I like. But then other times like they have like these weird like songs that like are really like electric. Like they have like a lot of electronic beats, and I'm just kind of like not about that life. Like no. And then there's also like, oh my god, you can totally see the cereal that I was like binging on last night right now. Okay, we're just gonna focus on this side, okay? Wow. Okay, and then there's also like ones that are like rapping. And then I also do, some of them have like covers of like English pop songs, and I just kind of like, no. So I like some K-pop, and it's like the shit, but like a lot of K-pop I don't like. So like, and I like remember like my friends like who are kind of like low, like really like obsessed with K-pop, like, okay, my friend says she's like obsessed with K-pop, but like, you know, she's not. Like, these friends are like obsessed with K-pop. Like, I mean, I love them, but like they're just a little bit too much. Like, okay, I don't even know where to start. But like, okay, so we were like eating tamales because like her mom made tamales, and then they were like passing them out like fucking candy, and I was over here like, thank you, I will take the tamales. Oh, they were so good though. Oh, they were so good. Oh my god. Okay, I need to learn how to make tamales. Like, goddamn, they taste so good. I don't know if I could handle it though, because it's like a lot of work. It is really slow cooking, and you can smell the delicious tamales the entire time they're cooking. I don't know if I could do that, but like, they taste so good. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm salivating over food. Like, literally salivating. Like, there's literally drool, like, in the edge of my lips right now, because like, I'm drooling. This is what food does to me, okay, guys? Like, it makes me a slobbering mess. It's bad. I was gonna say, but like, we were like listening to music, and then they like switched to K-pop, and I was like, okay, like I can do K-pop. And then like the music was okay, but then like there was just like the guys were like doing like this weird thing, and they were like analyzing it and like talking about it, like narrating you through the whole thing. And then they were like, and I was like, they all looked literally the same to me. They all had like black hair. They Korean, like looked the same. Like, I'll make the same joke that I've made a lot of times about Asians. Like, God got tired by the time he came to Asia, because like they all looked the fucking same. And they were all like, no, they're different. Like, you get to know their differences once you're invested. And I'm just kind of like, okay, I guess I will. They were just so passionate about it. I was just kind of like, we gonna pack up a little bit, guys. Like, can I finish my tamale without you guys yelling about me about K-pop? Like, and then they were talking about how like K-pop guys are so cute, blah 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 blah, and I was just kind of like, they are, but like, I don't know. Just like, I feel like with K-pop and like anime, like for some reason, like they've had like an influx. I don't even know if that's an actual real word, if I just made that shit up. But anyways, we're gonna use it. Influx of like nerdy stuff. Like gaming is now really popular. Like anime is getting kind of popular, and then there's also like K-pop is like at a whole all-time high, and a lot of people like K-pop, and it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like I loved anime before it became popular, and now that it is popular, and now that there's so much like surplus of like anime and shit, and then there are people who are just like, yeah, I like anime, and then like they're just like, I don't know, it just kind of feels like it's not the same anymore. I don't really like anime as much as I used to because there's just so many people who like anime now. It doesn't feel like my thing anymore. And then plus when you say you like anime and then people like latch on to you and they're just like, oh my gosh, we able to stick together. And I'm just kind of like, actually no. Like, I am not obsessed. I'm not obsessed with it. It's just like a form of entertainment that I like watching. Or liked. I haven't watched anime in a while, actually. I just kind of like, I don't know, grew out of it, I guess you could say. And then there are some anime that I could rewatch like a million times because they're just so good. But then they're like, I'm not like as invested in anime as I was before. I don't know like the whole lingo and shit, and like I'm not like into a lot of the really popular animes. Like Attack on Titan was okay, but like it's not like a favorite, and it's like, and then there's like Free, and then there's like a bunch of other anime that are just kind of like really popular, but like I just don't really like them that much. There's like, I don't know, Black Butler, like I don't like a lot of animes that are really popular I don't really like. And then I don't know, and there's the K-pop thing where like I used to like really be into like nerdy like delicate type people. Like I don't know, I still am. And like, but like, and then every time I would say that, people would be like, hey, your tastes are weird. But now, like, because K-pop is so popular now, and like a lot of K-pop guys are like pale and like slender and like lean and like, I don't know, like delicate, kind of feminine-ish males, but like not really feminine. And that now that like K-pop is like getting popular, like that like is more attractive to girls now. And so I feel like people that I used to like or still like kind of like are really popular now. And so they're all like either taken or like fan, like, or girls are like obsessed with them, and it's just kind of like, okay, yeah, now I'm just it's just kind of like I don't want to like follow the fucking trends. Like I just feel uncomfortable, and then I feel like people have to like put me in with those people. Like I remember when I had that like weird sleepover thingy with that one friend who was not really a friend, but more of an acquaintance, but like I don't know. She like had friends over, and then we had a sleepover, and it was like, it was okay. It was like not my best sleepover. Like I always felt kind of like pressured to like talk or dance or do something like cool, which you know me, I'm not a cool person, so I was kind of like a little bit uncomfortable pretty much the entire time. And one of the girls was kind of like, I was like, I'm gonna go to take a shower now, and she's like, yeah, sure. And then she was like, and then I put my phone on the bed, and then I came back, and she was literally on my phone. I don't know how she got onto my phone, like, because my password is like not like exactly easy, so I don't know how she got into my phone. But she got into my phone, and then I was like, what are you doing on my phone? And she was just kind of like, oh, you know, I just like, it was there, so I was just kind of like, and I was like, no, what? And like, I was kind of annoyed, and then so I like grabbed my phone, and then I was like looking in the history, and she was like all up in my business. Like she was on my like manga, she was on my like, she was on like a lot of my like nerdy apps that a lot of people don't know about me because I'm not like really that open about it, because like I always feel like people always like categorize me into like a certain group or whatever, and that's annoying, so I don't really like tell people about it that much. And then, but like she was all up in my shit and like looking at that shit, and I was just kind of like, okay, fine, whatever. Like it just kind of annoyed me. And like, and you don't touch people's phones. Like that's like going through someone's purse when they're not looking. Like going through someone's phone when they're like taking a shower, like that's fucking like, what are you, like my girlfriend? I don't think so. And even if you were my girlfriend, which she would definitely not, because she's not my type, first of all. Second of all, she's a bitch. Third of all, like, privacy, even if she was my girlfriend. Like, hello? Really? Like, excuse me. It just really annoyed me. Like, it was just so fucking, like, really intrusive, like, bitch. And then after that, she was all like, are you into K-pop? And she was kind of, like, mocking me. And I was just kind of like, And at that time, I wasn't really into K-pop, and she was just kind of like looking down on me and shit. And I was just kind of like, no, I'm not into K-pop, but like, thanks for asking, bitch. Like, why you gotta get up in my business? Like, the fuck you mean? It was just hella annoying. I don't like her at all. And then I recently found out that she's friends with one of my friends was like obsessed with K-pop. So the fact that like a couple months ago, actually it wasn't a couple months ago, it was like October, but like she was like making fun of me for possibly liking K-pop, and she has a friend who's obsessed with K-pop. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, are you, how two-sided bitch can you get? Like, just, I can't get over her. I cannot get over her. I swear. My God. Okay. Now that I'm all like hyped up and angry, let's move on. There's not really much to talk about her other than she's a bitch, and she really gets on my fucking nerves. Like, boo boo, don't touch my shit without asking. Don't assume shit about me. And then she did both of those things. Like, both of those things are pet peeves of mine. Like, don't do it. Also, she's a fake ass bitch. So, like, yeah. And then sometimes she'll, like, be on, like, Snapchat and being like, nobody's real. Like, I'm all sad. Like, me. And I'm just kind of like, oh, really? Like, you're sad because other people are fake? Oh, maybe it's because you're fake. That, like, other people have to be fake with you because you're fake to them, okay? Like, really? If you have trust issues, it's because you obviously don't trust your fucking self or others. So, like, because trust comes from trusting yourself first. So, like, this bitch is fucking annoying. Like, I hate high school. Like, literally 95% of our high school is like that. Full of people just like her. Stupid. Like, it's so stupid. Like, really? What was I gonna say? I talked about the K-pop and her and anime. I don't really have anything else to say. I just, like, want to do something because I'm kind of bored. So, oh, Adobe Premiere. Like, I had, like, Adobe Premiere on my, like, laptop because I finally got it to work. Like, I fixed all the files and shit, and then I got Adobe Premiere. But then, I don't know why I didn't, like, process, but, like, I didn't think you would have to pay for it. I thought it was going to be, like, free. But you do have to pay for it, and it's, like, $20 a month for, like, the basic plan. And I'm just gonna, like, boo-boo, I don't have money. Like, so I'm kind of annoyed about that. I mean, I guess I could ask for it for, like, my birthday or something, like, but then that's, like, a continuous plan that's, like, every month. So, like, that's not really, like, a birthday present, then that's kind of, like, an all-year present, which is, like, stupid. So, like, I guess I could afford it, though, because, like, this summer I plan on getting, like, a job at Barnes & Noble with my friend, one of my best friends. She's, like, I don't know, like, we're both really, like, into manga, but, like, the specific type of manga, yaoi, manga, and we both love reading, and so, like, she said, like, working at the Barnes & Noble would be, like, great for us, and I was like, yeah, and then she's like, yeah, you should apply for a job during the summer, and I was like, yeah, that's a great idea, blah, 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 so, like, we're gonna do it during the summer. And then once that happens and I actually get, like, some money in, I think I might, like, try and, like, have a savings account, which I might already have. I don't know if my grandma did it or not. Like, because I remember she talked about doing it, like, when I was, like, maybe, like, 12 or 13. I don't even remember. But I might already have a savings account, so I can just like put that money in that savings account. And I don't know if there's like an age limit on getting a credit card, but I would want a credit card too, because like if I'm getting payment, what's the word? Income. If I'm getting income, like I would want it like to be accessible, but like also like I don't know. And then plus like you can pay for stuff easily online with like a credit card. So like, and plus if I like wanted to like buy something like fast, I wouldn't have to like count out the dollars and stuff. So I kind of want a credit card. I have to like look it up, like how like old do you have to be to get a credit card? Which maybe I should probably be old enough because I'm like 16, like turning 17 next month, and like you can get a driver's license at 16. So like, why can't you get a credit card at 16? You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna be 17 by then because we're gonna do it in the summer. So like, I don't really have anything else to say. Oh, I was really bored this morning, so I was kind of like looking up. Wait, I was like trying to like, okay, so like this is kind of like a weird habit of mine, and it's like I don't know why, but like I kind of like want to like target like what I'm exactly like attracted to, because it's kind of confusing like how like I can see two people that look similar, but like I'm only attracted to one of those two people, and it's like weird. And like I didn't really like get it, so I'm like trying to figure out like what exactly I'm attracted to, like my type per se, because I already know I'm pansexual, but like I want to like know like my type, you know. And it's funny because I think I figured it out, and it fits in exactly with like being pansexual, because it's kind of funny. Whoa. Oops, I fell on the over edge. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Wow, okay then. But in my like spare time, sometimes I'll like look up like people that I think I'm attracted to, and then like I don't know, I'm just trying to like figure out my type. Because I don't know, I'm like curious, like I don't know, and I think I figured it out. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like really cool because like it's what is it called? Hold on. Which a lot of K-pop like idols, I guess they're called. Are they called idols? Celebrities? I don't fucking know, guys. Like but like they're like the men are like kind of like feminine because like they wear like eyeliner and stuff, and a lot of their like fashion style is kind of feminine too for like K-pop sometimes. And then the girls, I don't really know much about the girls because like I don't really like, because all of the people that I know who like watch K-pop, they only watch it for the guys. I've never really seen anyone watch K-pop like or listen to K-pop like for the girls. I don't know. But yeah, and then hold on. But point being, whoa, I didn't even know that was an option. Okay, sorry. That's what it's called. It's androgynous, and that's basically meaning, hold on, let me look it up. But I think it means like you don't, androgynous names. I actually really love androgynous names though. Like they're so pretty. It's also like non-binary, which means like and a lot of people who are like gender fluid are like this too. They which gender fluid is basically like they're like every day, like they like feel like a different gender. It doesn't even have to be every day. Like it could be like an hour or like a minute later. Like they can feel like very masculine 1 minute, and then the next they can feel feminine. So like they probably go through a lot of wardrobe changes. But androgynous is basically like they have like a lot of like appearances and like characteristics of both male and female. So like a lot of times, like when you look at them, like you can't really tell like is that a guy or a girl, and which I personally like really like because I think it's like really like unique and like beautiful, like whether you're a male or a guy or a female. Which I notice a lot of this like like a lot of K-pop like idols, like especially the males, like have this, and I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's like what I'm like mainly attracted to, because I notice that a lot of the females I like, they're kind of like tomboyish, and like I don't know, like I have like two girl types. I feel like I like girls who are like just like average, like they don't really like have anything like specifically like, I don't know, like if like you're really girly, then I probably won't be attracted to you, and if like you're kind of just like average, like I will probably like be attracted to you. Like I don't really care. I'm not really that picky with girls, but I noticed like there's another type that I like for girls, is like if like you're very like masculine, like if you dress very masculine and you kind of like have like masculine features, and like you are kind of like flat chested or whatever, and you're like kind of like slender, like I really like that too. So I like average and just like normal everyday girls, and then I also really like oh, I also really like cute girls, like the ones that are like really like cutesy and like small and like tiny. Like I think it's like adorable. I love that. But then I also really like, and then I also like kind of like average girls, and then I also kind of like masculine type girls too, which I guess is considered androgynous a little bit. Androgynous? I can never pronounce it. Androgynous. Androgynous. Androgynous? Androgynous. Hold on. Androgynous. That's how you pronounce it. Androgynous. Okay. But yeah, I really like that. And then also for males too, because like I noticed a lot of times if I'm attracted to a guy, it's like he's like kind of feminine-like, and a little bit, or he's like really put together and kind of looks feminine, but he's not actually really feminine. And like I don't know, like I just think it's like really cute and like cool and like beautiful. And like I'm not turned off by like guys with long hair either, like shoulder length hair, even longer hair. Like I think is really pretty, especially if you're like blonde, like boo. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. And then also like black girls or black guys with like the afro, like the little afro, like I think that's like really cute too. But yeah, so I think I figured out like a name to my type, I guess we could say, because I've always been attracted to this kind of like type, but I couldn't really figure it out very well. But I think I figured it out. I don't know. Okay. Also kind of makes sense because I'm pansexual, because so I like everybody. So like that makes sense that I would be attracted to like androgynous a lot. I don't know. I thought I was bisexual for like the longest time. I didn't realize I was pansexual until like just recently. Like last month recently, because like I don't know. But really, honestly, like, you don't really have to, like, have a sexuality or a type define, like, what you're attracted to. Like, you can literally be attracted to anyone. And, like, you don't have to have a sexuality for, like, for that. You just, like who you like. Which I agree with, too. But, like, I also feel like I need, like, to know just to, like, feel, like, more secure. I don't know. It's just me. Like, personally. Yeah. That's it. I'm done now. Also, I picked up this bookmark from the library, and I was trying to color it in, but I don't really have any like markers or anything. I'm kind of sad about because I really love color, but I don't really have enough color, so like, that sucks. Also, I wrote my first poem for like the longest time for a while. There's also like a lot of like some lipstick and like some weird shit on it because like I did this, which says am I pretty, in lipstick, and then I like did a little lip mark because I was just really bored and I thought that would be cool. But it's really greasy. Like I didn't realize how greasy lipstick is. Like it leaves all these grease marks and stuff. But so I got like a little lipstick on my poem. But yeah, I'm so happy about it because like it's the first poem I've written in like probably over like 2 years. Like holy shit. But I've been like found this bookmark at the library and I picked it up because I thought it was cute. And then I was coloring it, but I don't really have anything other colors except for this pen, which is like a combination of like red and black. And so that's what I've been coloring it. And then I just realized it's kind of like Harley Quinn, which I'm not exactly that mad about, but I'm kind of like, eh. I wish I had more color, you know? But whatever. Yeah, now I'm just gonna immerse myself in music and try and die. It's fine. I'm kidding. Yeah, that's my video for today. Just kind of like rambling about sexualities and shit and K-pop and just a bunch of shit, basically. But yeah, this is way too long. Oh well. Bye. Again.